Hey, Doug, can I ask you something?
Of course, frankly. You can ask me anything.
Do you remember when Elon Musk said that he would gladly end homelessness or world hunger if somebody actually had a good plan or idea?
Oh man, I do remember that. Jeez, yeah, whatever happened with that?
I don't know, dude. I think he said something like, nobody's had a good plan or nobody has any good ideas.
Man, I have a hard time believing that.
Doug,
Yes, frankly.
I think I have a great idea, man.
Really? Damn, man, let's hear your plan.
Okay, so hear me out. What if we went to the areas that have a dense homeless population, like Los Angeles, San Francisco, Philadelphia, New York, these dense metro areas, and we actually bought up, or had Elon Musk help us buy up all these maybe older hotels or just buildings that are sufficient enough to house tens of thousands of homeless people. But here's the best part. We'll turn all the parking lots into gardens and orchards. We can plant trees, fruit trees, we can plant vegetation, we could even do honeybees, we could do all kinds of things, but basically utilize, instead of having concrete parking lots, turn them into greenhouses, gardens, beekeepers, orchards, and then every single resident in those hotels has a mandatory work shift upkeeping the gardens, the orchards, all that stuff. We could even do a fish hatchery, just so many different things. And even in the dense like New York, those big skyscraper buildings where the parking lots are below, we can turn the underground parking lot into a greenhouse. And we could even do sustainable energy, free energy. We could throw solar on the roof. We could even do a Tesla coil, so we have that access to that kind of power. We could do windmills for water access outside. There's just so many different things that we could do to actually have a situation where we're teaching and rehabilitating the homeless to become self-sufficient. The things that we should have learned in school anyways, how to grow food, basically how to take care of yourself, how to live a debt-free life, to be able to be self-sufficient, to be able to be self-sustaining, to be able to be, productive at doing spiritual work. So I think that we live in a world now where a lot of people have chosen to be homeless as opposed to participating in the beast system. Well, that's a whole nother thing where it's like, okay, well, we welcome these people that are walking into the wilderness. We welcome these people to show us, to be the teachers, to help people learn how to get into holistics, medicine, herbal medicine, how to harvest food, how to take care of a garden, how to take care of an orchard, hatchery, whatever that be. They can come to these places and essentially live for free, because the hotel structure is where we need the money for, right? So I think we can do this for $10 billion. We could probably end homelessness and world hunger in a 1-2 punch here, in a jab, jab, jab. I mean, jab, hook, jab. I don't know what this looks like, but I think that if we actually were able to say, hey, Elon, I've got a plan. I want to purchase these hotels in Los Angeles, turn the parking lots into gardens, have a rehabilitation program. And I think another thing to consider is that there are a lot of homeless that just don't have people, family or friends still around for support to help them get back on their feet. And that's what this program will be, a rehabilitation program to give these guys an opportunity to get back on their feet. And within the buildings, we could have therapists or counselors or whatever that looks like to help with addiction, alcoholism. As you know, there's a lot of stereotypical rumors that, some of it is true. Like, there are a lot of homeless people that choose to live in addiction. I mean, let's not get off track here. I would probably choose the same thing. I mean, if you're living in the street, it is what it is. But we could have counselors in there that help them get off of their drug of choice, get off of the alcohol, the booze, and we could have all the other mental health disorders that could, like PTSD for our veterans that come back from serving our country for multiple years and they just don't have anywhere to go. This could be a rehabilitation program where people actually break free of the beast system, where people actually, who are waking up can actually say, hey, I want to be an American citizen. I want to break free of the United States of America, the corporation, the beast system that, we can go back to the 1871 amendment, and we can go back to the 1913 Federal Reserve Act amendment, and we can say, prior to all that, I want to be an American, I want to be free, I want to bring back, free enterprise and the pursuit of happiness, because let's be honest, that's dead for most people, and that's why we have such an enormous amount of homeless today. I want to see it. I think that's a good plan. I think Elon Musk might buy into that. What do you think?
Wow, man, that actually just might work. Dude, wow. We gotta make that happen, man.
I would tell him. I'm gonna try to tell him. We gotta try to tell him. Fuck. How do we get this? How do we make this happen? I mean, think about it. Like, that seems so easy to do if you had like $1 billion or multiple $1 billion or trillions of dollars. Like, how do we get the freaking elites on board with this? Frankly, you are onto something here, man. We gotta make this happen. Dude, I'm seriously impressed right now. That is freaking awesome. You are the man.